Mikolot mayim rabim, adirim, mishpereya.
This is an unprecedented Shabbos. The sun will set. Shabbat will be ushered in with our shuls shrouded in silence. Our spiritual homes will be alone and bereft of communities, the men, women and children who always gather to meet, to share, to sing and to pray. Tonight Hashem's home will be empty. There are three main themes that are conveyed in the Torah readings of this Shabbat. The first is the power of unity. It is the name of this week's reading, the portion of Vayakhel. It means to assemble. Moses gathered together the entire Jewish people to teach us a vital message. The second theme is the message that he taught. He conveyed in specific detail how to build a house of Hashem, the sanctuary of God, and its vital importance in Jewish life. The third theme, as conveyed in the reading from the second Torah that is read just prior to the advent of the month of Nisan. It is this period that we prepare for Pesach, the festival that initiates the process of attaining true freedom. We are left bewildered and confused. It is a Shabbat associated with our people gathering together to build a shul and to prepare for freedom. And yet it is this Shabbat when we will be practicing social distancing, leaving our shuls to be imprisoned in our homes. But the message of this Shabbat is a journey inwards. It is a time to step off the treadmill. It is a challenge to press the pause button of our life and to redefine our priorities and perspectives. It is never a time in Judaism to wallow in the misfortune, but always a time to embrace opportunity. It is a time to discover that unity is not only found in the moments we share with friends at a Kiddush. It is not limited to the touch and close proximity of our immediate circle of friends. True unity is to discover that we are essentially connected to every single one of God's children. True unity is to realize that what troubles a person across the globe is my problem too. It is to care so much for one another that we can rearrange our entire lives because of a disaster in a community and country on the other side of the world. The opportunity of unity this Shabbat is to care for one another more deeply than we have ever contemplated in the past. It is not an assembly of proximity with immediate circles of friends. It is an assembly which reaches to the innermost core of our being and discovers the interdependency of every single one of God's children. It is a Shabbat that is beseeching us to think of the house of Hashem that can be found in our own homes and in our own families. That we need to build a home for Hashem in the place where we live. It is a time to rethink and re-experience the dynamics between parents and children, and the harmony and the serenity that we have to reintroduce into our closest relationships and our homes. It is also this Shabbat in which we redefine the hopes and aspirations of freedom. We are so trapped in the passions and pursuits of career and finance, of travel and recreation, and of giving our every last strength to win the rat race. This Shabbat is asking us to discover the true liberation that is found in embracing values, spiritual priorities, and to rekindle our relationship with our inner self and with Hashem. So let's not enter into this Shabbat with a feeling of banishment and forced isolation. Let us think of the opportunity to press the pause button and to get off the treadmill of unconscious living. Let us use these moments to redefine the meaning of unity. Let us discover the house of Hashem in our own homes. Let us find a more meaningful and powerful roadmap to freedom. May Hashem heal all illness, comfort the bereaved, ensure financial stability, and restore our fragile and vulnerable world. May we very soon discover another personal and world order on the other side of this darkness. May Hashem send us true redemption through our righteous Redeemer, Mashiach. Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom.